I've been enormously grateful for Bishop Karen's leadership over the last year or so. We've worked together in new ways, of course, and I'm indebted to her for not only her wisdom and her responsiveness to people and situations, but for the way she's held the life of the diocese, it's about confidence in God first of all, but it's also about capability. And I've learned so much from working alongside her. My mind goes back to a bishop's staff residential in the autumn. And there, as we considered how we were going to be together, how we were going to lead together over these next months, Karen set the tone scripturally. We worked through the book of Jonah together. And relationally, as we grew in trust during that time. And that's just one of many instances where her wisdom and her grace in leadership has been evident. So thank you, Bishop Karen, for all that you have given us during the vacancy, and I look forward to this new season together.
Bishop Karen, you're so wonderfully organised and highly efficient that you were regularly here and kept well in touch with us. So in fact, our job was made very, very easy. Thank you very much indeed.
I'm Nick Papadopoulos, the Dean of Salisbury. My best memory of the year that Bishop Karen has been our acting bishop is of the Chorister Bishop service, which took place here in the cathedral just before Christmas. Bishop Karen officiated at evensong, and as the choir sang the Magnificat, he has put down the mighty from their seats. She took off her cope and mitre, and she handed her pastoral staff to the chorister bishop for the day. And the chorister bishop was Isabel, one of our senior girl choristers. And Isabel sat in the seat of the diocesan bishop. She held the pastoral staff and she preached a wonderful sermon. And as I looked at Bishop Karen and at Bishop Isabel, I thought to myself how much we have changed, and how much we have changed for the better. We're not there yet, but what a sign of hope that really, really was.
Bishop Karen, I just wanted to add a word of thanks from me for all that you've done during the vacancy. I know it's been hard keeping 2 jobs going. It's been an awful lot of work for you, and we do appreciate it. I remember you said that you wanted to keep a steady ship whilst we were in vacancy. Well, I think you've done that, but you've not kept us standing still. We've not been in the doldrums. I think you have moved us forward and brought us to a good place from which we can now move into new waters as we start this new era of the life of our diocese. You've continued to support us, to encourage us, to challenge us, but you've always given us so much of your time and your energy and your love, and we really do appreciate that. And of course you're not leaving, you're still going to be with us working part of this fantastic team that's in Salisbury Diocese, so we look forward to continuing to work with you, but special thanks for all your hard work at the helm during the time of vacancy. Thank you.
Hi Karen, hope you managed to have a bit of a break over the weekend and enjoy your birthday. This is just a quick message to say thank you for the past year. I know it's been costly and very busy for you, but you've done a superb job and we're really grateful. Thank you.
Bishop Karen, may I express my thanks and gratitude to you for your extraordinary leadership during your time as acting Bishop of Salisbury. You've been a constant source of wisdom and encouragement. You've encouraged the local church to continue its engagement in mission. You've been a champion of lay ministry in all its forms, an advocate for the rural church, and you've continued to encourage us to engage with children, young people and schools. We thank you for the way in which you have led us, the way in which you have loved us, the way in which you have prayed with us and for us. We thank God for your ministry and for the blessing that you have been to us, and may we also be a blessing to you. Thank you.
Bishop Karen, greetings from a coastal stretch of your area of the diocese. I've picked a really blustery day on which to record this, but huge thanks for your incredible oversight of the diocese over this time of vacancy. And in particular, I've been so struck by how you've encouraged missional growth and missional leadership over this time in many different ways. And secondly, as chair of the House of Clergy and as a member of the Bishops' Council, I have the privilege of sitting in many meetings that you chair. And I've just been struck by your wise coordination of ministry across the diocese over this time, and by how you've empowered others to ensure that mission and ministry has continued. I'm aware that you have given of yourself unfailingly, and I really hope that after the Lambeth Conference and the ordinations, you're able to catch your breath well. Many thanks again.
It's always good to say thank you to people, but particularly so when they are really deserving of our thanks and praise. So today, Bishop Karen, I'd like to offer you some really heartfelt thanks. You've been an amazing acting bishop during this last year, and if I had to just say for one particular reason, I think I would say for your generosity. Generosity to licensed lay ministers and to all lay ministry. You've been incredibly encouraging of us. You've been encouraging of vocations. You've been encouraging of individuals, and you've encouraged each of us to share our faith through seeing your faith. I'd also like to say thank you for your generosity of time. Who else can go to so many meetings about so many things and hold down 2 posts? And in fact, I want to say as one example, recently I contacted you and said I'd had an epiphany moment, and you came back the same day and we had a chat about it. So you respond to people, you listen, and we're all very grateful to you for that. And finally, I'd like to say thank you for your generosity of spirit. It's your faith that's an inspiration to so many of us, and through seeing your faith and faith in action inspires us to do the same. So thank you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for all you'll continue to do. And I pray that God blesses your ministry today and always. Go well.
Bishop Karen, thank you for all that you've brought to the role of Acting Bishop of Salisbury. You've been brilliant at starting a new conversation about the future of mission and ministry in these times, in the Synod, in the Council, in countless conversations across the diocese. Thank you also for the way that you always consider the how, the practical choices that need to be made, as well as the why and the what. And finally, thank you for the relationships that you've continued to build, and for your sense of being outward looking, engaging in the community, helping us as the church to really build partnerships for the kingdom. Thank you for all that you've done, and so happy you're staying, and look forward to continuing to work with you as Bishop of Sherborne. Karen, thank you.